Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, before I get started, I will address where I've been, why I haven't been posting. So, I just didn't feel that it was right for me to post any videos if I was in the right headspace, which I wasn't, honestly. Sometimes I'd want to post, but yeah, I just didn't think my content was good enough for you guys. And at the same time, mentally, I might have been going through I might have, but I was going through things. Life, life can be tricky sometimes, and you just have to take it one day at a time. But I don't want this video to be very sad or all about me. I want to, of course, express myself because for so many years, and since I was young, from a young age, I have been quiet, not really able to express myself. And if you're one of those people out there, hopefully this video also assists you and makes you feel better and gives you a voice after this. But yeah, from a young age, I have never been able to express myself, and I remember so many times I was quiet. And it's hard because when you're young, like between the ages of 4 to 5, whatever, that's usually development stage, and that's when people and kids are the most excited, ready to make friends, just playing around with everyone. But from what I recall, I don't know, I was just one of those silent babies. And I guess it's just it. But yeah, one of the reasons why I actually created this YouTube channel was to at least help people out there, entertain y'all as well, but mostly inspire, help in any way, and make everyone's day feel better, And that's one other thing about me. When I was young, I have always been there for people, I've been the helper, the therapist, the class clown, everything. But now that I think about it, I was actually going through quite a lot of shit. I mean, things that I didn't address. But this video is to tell you that you're enough, Because sometimes in this life, you may think and feel that you're not enough, And that can be the worst feeling ever. And it's even worser when you have to go through a lot of things alone. Like literally alone, because you don't have anyone to talk to and anyone to express your feelings. But I'm learning. I had a great conversation with a pastor today, and he told me that, yeah, I understand you're not perfect, but don't be too hard on yourself. No one is perfect, and that's one of the hardest thing to realize, because a lot of people they constantly tell you, do this, do that, do this, and they don't understand that sometimes you will fall, but you'll get back up. And the worst part is they never notice the little effort that you're putting in, the little changes that you're taking, and the effort you're putting in, and most importantly, it's like they never notice what you're going through. And that's the worst thing, because everyone claims that they know you, or you, your character, your personality. But the sad truth is, sometimes you go through quite a lot. You fight quite a lot of demons in your head. You know, they don't see the process you go into trying to change yourself, or the process you went through in order to change yourself from who you previously were. And honestly, I believe I've gone through that as well, where of course you go through a phase where you want to please everyone. You know, you change your behavior, you change your actions, you try to be the perfect human being that they want you to be. You know, to some extent, you might sometimes even start people pleasing. But the hardest thing is they never notice the change. You can change for a while, and then once you fall back down, they don't notice how hard you've been working. They don't notice the little steps you've been taking, the little things you've been doing, you know, how much you've changed in that process. Because it takes one incident for them to view you differently, you know. And that's the worst feeling, especially when you have a great heart, you know, and you really feel like you're doing something, and all your efforts are, you know, just diminished, you know. And it can be painful. So that's something that I've been dealing with personally. And yeah, I just want you to know that if you ever go through something like that, it's okay. If you fall, get back up, you know, start working again. Because the funny thing about this world is everyone wants you to change instantly, and that's so delusional. You know, it's a delusional way of thinking in this life, because now they want you to change, and they want you to change instantly, expecting you to change forever. But the thing about life is change takes time, you know. It takes a foundation. You know, you fail again, and then you go back, and again, and you know, it doesn't take a short time frame, you know. It takes time, and that's one of the hardest things people fail to understand. Let me say that. Like, one thing I even notice about myself is so many people act as if, you know, when they mess up, they can just say sorry and everything is gonna be alright, you know. But like, my mindset is, no, it's not. Life doesn't work like that, you know. Because yes, you're gonna mess up, and if I just mess up and I come say sorry and do it again, what's the point? What's the point in apologizing if I'm gonna do it again and I'm gonna come apologize, and that's just gonna make you happy? You know, you're gonna be like, okay, don't do it again. No, it doesn't work like that. You know, change takes time. So of course you can apologize, but work on it. And you know, it's better action. Let your actions speak, because most of the times people just hit you harder after you fall again, you know, and they'll start saying, oh, so you lied, oh, you did this. And that's the worst feeling, because now those people just go back to square one, where they, I don't even know where to go with that. But anyways, yeah, I just want to say, yeah, you are enough. You know, this life is a journey. It's a roller coaster, something I'm learning to understand. You know, one of the biggest things I have come to realize is how important mental health is, you know, and how important it is to be able to express yourself, especially having someone to speak to or talk to can change your perspective on life and just make you feel better. Because most of the times we seek someone to talk to, but we don't know who to go to, right? And the people who are supposed to be there for you aren't there for you, you know, because everyone is so quick to judge, and everyone is so quick to give their own opinions on the situation you're going through, that they don't take time to listen and understand and digest what you're going through. And that's the worst part, because they'll say, so most people won't put themselves in your shoes, but rather, first thing is they'll put themselves first, you know. They don't listen. They just want to respond, which is good in the short run, but like, I just don't understand it in the sense of, if I'm coming to you with my problem, sometimes I just want you to listen to me and let me vent, and let me talk. And from there, put yourself in my shoes, what I'm going through. Because sometimes we give advice that can break people further, because we don't know what people go through every day. We don't know people's demons. Like, honestly speaking, I have demons, a lot of demons. I can make a whole series on my demons. I can make a whole series on problems I faced, problems I have to, I've had to overcome by myself, and those are the demons people don't talk about. They just see you smiling, they see you happy, they see you a changed person, but they don't see the demons you fight in your bedroom at night, the demons that are floating in your head, the demons you are fighting from the past trauma that you faced, as well, because there's that element as well. Because you reach a point in life when you grow older and you realize that you're reacting a certain way to different situations, right? And you don't understand why you're like this, or why you're doing this, or why you're acting a certain way. And when you come to think about it, and some of these things, when you come to think about it, some of these things date way back to when you were young, This is past trauma, things that happened to you when you're young, that you haven't dealt with, right? So, those things are coming back in future, and of course, coming to light, because now they're incorporated into your personality. And especially if you're young and you're coping with certain things a certain way, when you get older, you'll notice that you'll fall into that zone again, and you'll cope with it the same way, But now it'll reach a point where the way you used to cope with it just doesn't work, doesn't work anymore. And that's when you get stuck, and you try to figure out who you are. And that's something I've been going through quite a lot. But anyways, it's just one of those things where life is a journey, and we're all on our different paths, Some people may seem to be ahead of you. Everyone has their different path. That's why, some will be oranges and some will be pears and apples. And so you can't compare yourself with what people are doing. And the worst part is, I think you can't, judge yourself and take yourself too hard, or be too hard on yourself based on people's opinion of you. Because most of the time, and one thing I've noticed, even the people close to me don't really know who I am. They don't know what I've been through, what I had to overcome, All they see is me, every day, and of course my actions. But they don't know how hard I try to change some of those things, How hard I'm trying to become a great person, a great man, All they see is what's on the forefront, and of course my imperfections, because those ones are always highlighted. And yeah, anyways, I don't want to go on for too long because I might be talking forever. But if I was to say or end this video with something, it's: you matter, you are enough, your voice matters, your opinion matters, Don't let anyone put you down. Don't. Especially opinions of other people. Because sometimes that can get you in your head too much. And sometimes that can be a a lonely and hurtful place. But if you really think about it, everyone you meet and talk to has a different perspective of you. And if you try to please everyone, you'll just end up a lost soul. So there's that too. But yeah, I think I'll just end there. And this YouTube channel is a safe space. I just wanted to be a safe space for all of us to come together and build a strong community where people can express themselves, where I can make you laugh, and where at least I can calm you down during the day. If you're going through something, maybe you can come across one of my videos and that will help you. You know, I'm still learning how to express myself, and I'm lucky I met amazing people who noticed that I was not okay. You know, I don't express myself, and they helped me realize where it's all stemming from. So that's a good thing. So I wanted to be a community and a safe space. So you guys can comment down if you can relate to anything I mentioned here. If you want me to talk about any topics, I'm willing to open up, talk about my experience with those issues, such as mental health. You know, can also talk about relationships. I can talk about little addictions and everything. You know, I'm an open book to you guys. And at the same time, if you're going through something, you know, you can comment it down below, and yeah, I'll respond, and just know that you're in a safe place on this channel, and it's all about peace, love, and positivity. But yeah, thank you for watching. And before I end, I just want to say thank you for the 41 subscribers, and hopefully this channel will grow and we'll grow together, and you can see growth in me too. So thank you guys for watching and taking the time to listen to me. Peace.